Hey, what's going on guys, it's the real Ryan here, and I'm back with a video I didn't think I'd be making, or at least not making anytime soon. However, if you've been here a very long time, and I mean a very long time, you all know that I have not come back to Wuthering Waves in almost 9 months. And bear in mind, that's what this channel started out as. It was just meant to be a gacha channel, where I was going to be playing some Wuthering Waves, and I was just going to be, enjoying the game, making content on it, and following it as the game progressed. However, I made a video towards the first 3 to 4 months of Wuthering Waves being released, and I essentially had said whether or not the game was going to be dead or not. And unfortunately, to my own disappointment, the game had, in a sense, stopped receiving regular updates. Now, they had dropped a new character, but they hadn't done any additional content, and it took them a while, unfortunately, for them to come out with new content. However, now the game is back, and I'm not gonna lie, it is more stacked than ever. The map is ginormous. It is almost the size of Genshin's, which says a lot considering Genshin is 5 years old. And Wuthering Waves is only a year, not even a year yet. It's getting there. Oh no, wait. No, it is over a year. Getting towards the second one. But there's so many more characters. The map is significantly larger. There's so much more to do. There's more end game stuff. There's hundreds of events to do. Where it's the same with Honkai, where they don't just end and all this stuff. They keep going. But I essentially just wanted to make a new video stating that I'm willing to come back to the game. And I'm willing to make content on it again. I'd just be wanting to know what you guys think. So let me know what you think down below, if you think you'd be excited to see some Wuthering Waves content, or if I should go back to just strictly doing gacha content, especially with Arc Raiders just coming out and all this new stuff coming up with me moving out and everything else. But with how big Wuthering Waves is now, and with how much more there is to do, I would not mind coming back and making content for this game. So let me know what you guys think. If you want to see some Wuthering Waves content, let me know down below. Let me know in the comments. But anyway, I will let you get into the full video as I do a much deeper dive on the game itself. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you at the end. Adios, guys. What is going on, guys? And as you just heard from the intro, I'm doing a significantly deeper dive in what Wuthering Waves looks like in 2025 compared to what it looked like in 2024. Now, one of the main points I made was the map is significantly different now. Bear in mind, I haven't even gone around and got most little points now and all of this stuff, but, I mean, this is the size of the map now. And, I mean, you've got all these areas, it goes all the way up here, down here. Like, you get the point, this is ginormous. And, I mean, some of it is quite empty, like all this area. But most of it is quite large. Obviously, you've got the main part of the map. This is new. And I mean, look at all these new zones and stuff, man. Each with their own little areas. It's incredible. And there's so much more to explore. There's so many new traces to unlock. There's so many new enemies to fight. So many new builds you can work with. Like, most of the old characters you might have had when you first got the game, you might have to grind a whole new trace set for them because of how much the game's changed and how it's evolved going through. But I mean, for example, like, look at all this stuff now. Like, this, there was not this many. Like, I remember when I played at the start, it was like up to here. And this was it. Like, Crownless was the last boss. And now you've got all these other ones. And then you got these new tacit suppressions. You got new weekly bosses to be doing. These nightmare tacit discords. These allow you to specifically target certain sets you'd want. Which is really nice, considering half the time you'll run around, you'll kill everything, and there's still never enough to farm the tasks for them. But there's a whole new stuff. It's so easy to get summons in this game. Like, it's unbelievably easy. As you can see, I've got the brand new character. I've not even grinded that much, honestly. Like, the map exploration for these zones is like 2% for most of these areas, even though I've done the corresponding story missions, just because the skip button makes it so easy to just blast through all the main current main storyline that you're actually doing to progress to the next parts. And like, for example, now Soul 3 back in the day was like the highest you could get. You couldn't get past union level 45. Like, this was the height you could get to. But now they've elevated it even further. I don't even know what the max union level is anymore. The data bank goes to 26. I don't know if it can go past this now. I have no idea, but there's plenty of new stuff to fight. For example, another thing they've done is the amount of characters now is ridiculous. Obviously, you're not going to see most of these now until reruns happens, but there's just so many new characters, and they're showing that they actually are caring about keeping the game going nowadays. Because they obviously started cooking at some point. But it's like when I quit, they'd literally just released Yin Lin. And I mean, when I was playing, I was making sure I got the weapons. I was making sure I got every character. I was doing everything there was to do. Like, even back then, with all these enemies, I had all of these 3 stars. Now there's just so many enemies that are unknown to me. Not even fought them. I haven't even seen most of them. Most of the characters I use have different builds now because of the new tacit sets. Like, for example, Shorekeeper, like, she needs a whole new relic set, an echo set, because this is all just wrong. This is not how you build her anymore. But I mean, the game genuinely shows a lot more promise now, and it looks like it's going to be so much fun, and it looks like there's genuinely so much more to do in this game now. Obviously, the trials are still here and all that good stuff, but the level of animations and the characters and everything else they've been doing for the game just makes it seem incredible. And then they also, on top of something, have decided to add something in even more that I like now, which is something I've actually been mentioning now that I've been playing Genshin at the same time, which is where the maps are getting to the point where it's too big to where it takes too long to get to trivial locations. Like, for example, in Genshin, when you go to the Dendro area, for example, not the Dendro area, the desert area, there's just a whole lot of nothing, right? Those are the areas where you should just give us a mount to move. But in Wuthering Waves, we have a faster transport on top of having all of the teleports around the map. Like, look at these teleports. That's literally 50 meters. But yet, they've also now given you access to wings, to where you can fly around. Like, if you've got enemies you want to go and farm, and let's say one's here to here, and you don't want to fast travel or do anything, it's just as fast to hop on your wings and just go take a travel down. And I do really believe that this is a fantastic addition to the game that they ever could have added. This makes exploration so much more fun. It just makes travel flow so much better. And instead of having that tired walk to your next location, instead you get to fly there on some sick wings. The character animations are still incredible. Like, the design's only getting better. Like, half of these characters look insane. But honestly, all I want to do is I want your guys' opinion on what you believe, how you guys feel Wuthering Waves has evolved over the time. Because I definitely think that if you wanted to give it another go and you wanted to give it another try, now would be the time to do so. There's so much content to do. You've got 2 brand new characters out. You've got Galbrina and you've got Lupa. They're both great DPS characters, both main DPS characters. You still got 11 days to summon for either of them. So, I mean, if you were looking at giving the game a try, go ahead and do it. There's so much stuff to do, so much exploration to do. The quests are fantastic. The cinematics are beautiful. And for the last couple of days that I've been playing it, just off stream, not doing videos on it, just trying to see what the game looks like now in 2025, I would say the game has come a very long way and it has significantly improved. But don't just take my word for it, guys. Go and reinstall Wuthering Waves. Go and see what you think to it. If this video was the reason why you decided to go back and reinstall Wuthering Waves and give it another go, then let me know in the comment section down below. Also, leave a like if it made you want to get the game again. But I really appreciate you guys for listening to this video, sitting here just listening to me rant, talking about Wuthering Waves again. And if you would be interested in seeing some more content from this game, then leave a comment down below as well, just saying Wuthering Waves is sick, or that you'd like to see more of this stuff, because I'll happily make content on this game again. I just when I stopped doing it in the first place, I thought the game wasn't going to be going anywhere. However, they have proven me wrong. Thankfully, pat on the back to Kuro Studios. And hopefully, if you guys want to see some more, I will be back for some more Wuthering Waves content in the future, on top of doing Genshin and all that good stuff. But thank you guys. I will catch you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed it. Adios. See you soon.